senses it, but it thermostatically controls it as well. That means it maintains a constant temperature of the water coming out to the shower rose. And that's
motion, and it looks suspiciously like an elbow, didn't it? But Gary Mabbutt says no blame should be attributed to John Fashanu, and Gary Mabbutt is the man lying in hospital, not the rest of us. As for the whole general use of the elbow, the whole question of the use of the elbow, I would agree with you wholeheartedly. It has to be stamped out, and it has to be stamped out now with a directive from higher authorities, because kids watch this game of ours, this glory game, this beautiful game, and they grow up needing role models, and role models using elbows, not good enough. Kids will learn the wrong lessons. Line 3, Bill Trippier from Rossendale. What's your point, Bill?
Hey, Jonathan.
Hiya.
I'd like your opinion, Jonathan, on the point of the substitution of goalkeepers. I'm referring directly to the David Seaman incident when he was sent off, and Arsenal, they immediately took an outfield player off, substitute keeper on.
Yep.
There were 7 minutes to go. Arsenal weren't particularly penalised, and West Ham denied an absolutely certain goal. It can't be right, Jonathan, can it?
Well, I will two answers to that. The first thing was, I spoke to David Seaman on the phone about this. He's the first to admit that he had to go because it was a professional foul. The referee was quite right, sticking to the letter of the law. But Trevor Morley is a number 79 bus ride offside when the move built up. Should never have been allowed to go that far. That's the first on the Seaman incident. The second part of the question, as to the substitution of goalkeepers, you can't have a split law. So therefore, when a goalkeeper is injured, and quite rightly should be substituted by a goalkeeper, otherwise we have the farcical situation that we've had over the years when championships, cups have been decided by substitution or non-substitution of goalkeepers by specialist keepers. You can't have them coming on for injured goalkeepers and then saying, yeah, well, they can't come on for sent-off goalkeepers either. You can't split the law. We have to be able to bring specialist goalkeepers on for injured goalkeepers, so therefore I'm afraid you're going to have this situation from time to time, but it is an irregular event, isn't it? Line 4, London caller, John Webb.
Hello, John, all right?
Hiya, mate.
Yep, what it is Graham Taylor's done the right thing and jacked it in, but I hope it don't stop there. You know, what they should do is dig up the old compost heap, get rid of all the old turnip heads that are left, and plant a new successful crop for the future. I.e., they should have a table, a top table of someone like Bobby Robson, Brian Clough, and Bobby Charlton. Under him, a general manager, Kevin Keegan don't want the job, so someone like Ron Atkinson working with Brian Robson.
Yeah.
Then some coaches under him. I bring him in on a part-time basis, like Ray Wilkins,
Yeah.
Trevor Francis, even Terry Venables.
Blimey, I'll tell you what, Uncle Tom Cobley and all, we've named about 83 people there to be involved in England, and people slag off the FA for having enough people. Take your point, though. I'll tell you what I will say about this. First of all, this isn't an OG for you, but an OG to the turnip joke. Let's get rid of all the crop jokes. Had enough of it. Turnips, squeeze, all that sort of nonsense, absolute tosh. Right, we'll get rid of that for a start. I quite agree with you. There needs to be a whole evolution of the game. Not revolution, but an evolution of the game. I spoke to Graham Kelly yesterday. He says the FA International Committee won't be affected by an evolution that takes place. I wonder